Hello, everyone. We just got back from the grocery store and I'm getting ready to unload all of our groceries. So I kind of just wanted to go through how we shop, what we buy, how long we shop for, and just some of that stuff. I get a lot of questions about that, so let me flip it around. Hi, how are you guys doing on this Monday morning? We just got back from the grocery store. It's 11:15. We got out at about 8 this morning. So that sounds about right. Takes us a few hours. And that's okay. We schedule it. It's our morning. That's what we do that day. It's an outing that we plan for every 2 weeks. And we're used to it. It's part of our routine and part of our plan. And I think that helps with the kids because I take them with me. So I just kind of wanted to share what that looks like for us. And yeah, so let me flip it back around. Stella, can you say hi?
Hi.
Over here, wave.
Hi.
Are you going to help me unload the groceries? Okay, so this is our grocery load and the eggs and the trash bags because we ran out of trash bags. This is everything that we will eat for 2 weeks, and that's family of 5. So we have it's me, my husband, and then we have 3 kids and one on the way right there. So you can do it. You can shop one time for 2 weeks and not go back to the store. I promise. It's doable. So what we do is we do 3 stores, and I'll show you my grocery list. I've showed this in a previous post. I showed how I menu plan. So if you go to catch.me/jessibridges, I explain on there how I shop or how I meal plan and then how I write my grocery list. So we hit Smith's first, which is Kroger. So those are pretty much everywhere, I think. We go to Trader Joe's and we go to Sam's Club. That's just what's close to us. I know a lot of people prefer Costco, but we like Sam's. So we do 3 stores every 2 weeks. And here's my receipts, and I added it up because everybody asks. Oh, it went away. Our total this shopping trip was $277 for 3 stores. So I like to keep it around $250. It was a little bit more than what I usually do, but that's okay. It'll all even out. So I think we got soda this time. I don't usually buy soda, but my husband hasn't had it in a long time, and I had a coupon, so I thought I would be nice and do that for him. Let's see. So let me think. I'm trying to think of some of the things that I do that may be helpful for you guys. One thing that I love about Kroger is they'll have a section with bakery markdowns, and we usually eat wheat bread. But when they have other kinds of breads marked down, I'll grab them. So like this one I got, and I'll have extra for French toast or something like that. And they didn't have much marked down today. I was kind of bummed. Usually I can get a whole bunch of stuff and it's a lot better, but it's always hit and miss. And let's see, Trader Joe's. I know some people have Trader Joe's, some people don't. Some of our favorite things from Trader Joe's, since we're here. This is my kid's favorite snack in the world, so we eat a lot of that. And where's the other Trader Joe's bag? Okay, so for breakfast, okay, so we meal plan. I meal plan every single dinner. Breakfast I don't plan, but I have certain things that we eat all the time, so I just buy the same thing. So I get this cinnamon swirl bread from Trader Joe's is amazing. And we use it for French toast, and there's enough in one loaf for us to have French toast twice. The other thing I do is I get...
And we get 2 bagels.
We get 2 things of bagels, and we'll eat... One will be for this week. I'll put the other one in the freezer, and then next week we'll pull that one out. And that's the other thing. When I buy the markdown bread from Smith's or Kroger, or whatever you want to call it, this will go in the freezer, and that'll be like an extra one I have on hand. So if I run out of something or we're tired of eating oatmeal or pancakes, then I can pull that out and do French toast or whatever else. And the same thing with the English muffins. If I buy a whole lot of something, half of it goes in the freezer. And here's another one. Let's see. So Sam's had ground beef. We usually ground our own beef, and I have a Periscope on that from last week, I think. But they had it marked down to $2.78 a pound, which is pretty good. So I went ahead and got it, and I'll just divide that up. How many pounds is that? 4 pounds. So that's like 4 meals right there for us, because I can generally get a whole meal out of 1 pound.
I'll hold it for you.
No, even with 5 people, we just stretch it. So that's pretty much it. Then eggs, we eat a lot of eggs. So we buy a bunch of those. Sometimes we even run out, and that's a bummer. But anyways, is there any questions or anything about... Oh, I know one question I get... Isaac, leave her alone so she doesn't scream. One question I get a lot about is like perishable stuff, produce and things like that. Do they last 2 weeks? How do you make that last 2 weeks? And for the most part, everything I get will last 2 weeks. So I get like I get a couple big bags of apples and keep them in the refrigerator, and those are fine. If I get like spinach or kale or something like that, I'll probably split it, and I'll keep some in the fridge and put some in the freezer. And then it's not good for salads if you pull it out of the freezer because it gets mushy, but you can use it in smoothies, and I use it like kale we use in soups, and that's fine out of the freezer. You can't tell the difference if it's in a soup. But like we will run out of bananas before the 2 weeks is over. So if I have to go to, let's say I have to go to Walmart, I do have to go to Walmart at some point between now and then, because I have to get some non-grocery items. Like I think we need OxyClean and a couple other things because my kids keep staining their clothes. Then while I'm there, I'll just grab a bunch of bananas. And so that will help carry us through, but we really, it's really okay. One of my tips for that, if you are going to run out of perishable foods, is the second week. Make sure you have on hand frozen fruit, or take your fruit and freeze it, and dried fruit. And those will obviously last you. So if you want to have fruit with breakfast, just make sure you pull it out and let it de-thaw. And then, so like peaches or berries or whatever, and then it's just fine for breakfast. And that way it doesn't go bad and it lasts for a really long time. So we can have French toast for breakfast tomorrow. Does anybody have any questions? All right. If not, then I will see you guys next time. Tomorrow, Tuesday afternoon at 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, we will be having our Pregnant Christian Mama Chat. We didn't have one last week, but we'll have one tomorrow. I'll be back for that. And then if there's any other homemaking type things I can think of this week, I'll jump back on for that. But thank you guys for coming on and joining me, and I hope you have a good Monday and a good week.